True.
Patio life ain't slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father Fortenberry's grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW's in the corner, DJ on the beat. Bourbon Nerd, mixing drinks, nothing too sweet. Sunsets, paint skies in a fire red hue. Patio vibes when you know the new crew. We got the patio life.
Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It's T. It's the hump day. Hump day. And we got a damn good show for y'all.
Damn good.
First, want to give a shout out to all the first responders out there in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Prayers are with you because your bosses let you down. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Caitlin Clark, beautiful young basketball lady. She got a stalker. I'm not sure.
Easy now.
Sure, I'm all over that. And what happens when a woke DEI executive goes to an Eagles game? You're going to want to hear about that. You probably already heard about it. I know Father Fortenberry probably has. How are you, Father?
I was amazed. You're not on showing up on my screen, so I can't see. Look, I want to give a shout out to all the last responders out there who are doing their duty and coming in last.
Oh, okay.
Did they respond last?
That's
Well, yeah, I mean, it takes everybody.
That's
That's
handy.
right, but Gary.
His head's cut off.
Not
Damn.
long.
My head's
Well,
good.
it's been so long since he's been
He
here.
was
We were doing it
circumcised.
I know.
for,
I was on vacation last week.
How do you go near the equator and come back whiter than you were when you left?
You stay inside the boat. You stay within the boat.
This dude spent an entire week.
Was it the Love Boat?
No, it was not a love boat. It was a cruise ship. We were just cruising for bruising. But you know what? I'm back, and I feel like I've been unburdened by what has been.
I will move past
You
that.
will be in a few days. There's no doubt about
Did you
that.
find any good alcohol while you was on your trip?
Oh, we did
We
bring.
tried it the other
We
night.
did try it the other night.
Yeah, we did try it.
Yeah, it was that tequila, but I did find some Eagle Rare on the boat, and I asked them how much it was, and they said like $90. And I said, "Well, is it a ship pick? Because I ain't paying 90 for it, you know."
Did they look at you like you're crazy? Like, what's a ship pick?
They just stared at me.
It was probably some 22-year-old Norwegian kid or something.
It still would have been cool.
Oh, and we were also downstairs. They were also selling jewelry.
Hold on, what were they selling?
Jewelry. There was a jewelry store inside the boat, and my wife went down there and it was like, you can buy like 22 inches of chain and you get the other 6 inches free. And the guy told her that, and I said,
That's my pickup line.
and I said, that's what she said. Yeah, my wife got so embarrassed.
In your honor of returning, I have a whole plethora of dad jokes that I'm just going to interject periodically throughout the stream. Remind all of you in the chat, we are live, but we will interact with chat a little bit later on. This is more the podcast than the whiskey, but we are drinking whiskey. Bourbon Nerd, what do you have in the Glen tonight? You got a Glen in front of you?
Yeah, it's empty right now.
Oh, geez.
I'm just still thinking about what Gary said. He was going to get a 30-inch chain.
28 inch. 28 inch.
You said 22. And
You know
I
what?
did-
28. Yeah, you can't. The bourbon nerd can't count.
He was looking. He wanted to look like Mark Zuckerberg with that new chain that Zuckerberg's got.
That's
Your
bourbon
chain
man.
hang low. Welcome, everybody.
What you gonna have in your Glen, Bourbon Nerd?
Oh, probably some Buffalo Trace store pick today.
So see, right now
Gary's got me wanting Eagle Rare.
he has hope. in there.
like
That'd
Eagle
be-
Rare.
It could be anything right now. Anything.
I got a.
That's true.
Let me see what
He has hope
Ooh, that's nice.
State Line Liquor.
because he too could be
Oh.
unburdened by what has been.
Yeah.
I just hope we're all unburdened in a few days. The inauguration's coming up. If you guys have been lucky enough to catch any of the snippets, I'm not going to sit there and watch these hearings, but to catch any of the snippets, it's there's been some pretty
Hold on.
impressive ones.
Cody Lane's on here. He's from on the cruise ship. Yeah, he's from Alabama.
Alabama.
He's the one I told y'all about.
It took him like a week to subscribe.
Well, he subscribed.
Well,
now.
they
He
were on
did
the
good.
ship.
Actually,
They were on a
he did-
ship.
no, he never did subscribe. He's
All
on Facebook.
Thank you,
He
Cody.
is not, but thank you, Cody. Cody Lane, go find us on YouTube
Go.
and check in. Gary's super excited.
Super excited. Made a friend.
That's the one sub he's brought on. Two. He got two subs that he can take credit for.
Look, Cody, I appreciate y'all making friends with him, being nice to our little buddy. Because he's awkward sometimes.
So Gary,
What?
Quit staring up. Look at this. We're talking to you over here.
I was so excited. I made a friend.
So excited. Actually, I'm pretty excited about it. Too. I hate to admit it, but I'm pretty excited. New people do make us very excited, right?
Get really
But
excited.
I got to know who did they meet on the cruise ship? This is the question that we need to know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we met in Progresso. So
No. I don't know where you met. I need to know who
What
they
alter
met.
ego did he make?
Does Cody Lang, let's go through his list. Do they know Gary?
Yes, they also know Poppins. I did do a little
Okay, so
Poppins.
they know.
He did a little popping on.
I didn't get quite into Gary though.
No Gary.
No
there.
Gary. I did get in the
I think Gary has only showed up maybe once or twice.
once or twice. He's really got, it's hard for him to really get out there, But yeah, I
Gary is
Gary would probably be a DEI hire.
Yeah.
Gary is the one who saves a spot in the middle of a bar.
I sure did.
Standing
We
room
got to talk about, especially since Cody Lane. Is it Cody Lane? I think it is.
Cody Lane.
Yeah. So we had Gary first showed his ugly head in that we were all there. How many of us was it? 15?
Or there's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
We shared one
12
room.
to 15.
12 to 15 went to Nashville. The first weekend it opened up in 2021, right after the COVID downfall of the world, the lockdowns of the world. And it was at, which bar was that? That was at Jason Aldean's bar, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saved a spot.
So we'd been there the night before. And look, these old men here, it'd be Marty, the one that looks really old, Gary that looks almost as old as me, that looks a lot younger, that we stayed out the Friday evening, like really, really late.
We did.
Everybody else went to bed like 9, 10 o'clock. And we met a few different people. And then the next night, we were going back out, and Gary said, I'm going to go back to Jason Aldean's. I'm going to go early, and I'm going to save you guys a spot. He texted us, I've got a great spot saved.
Great
It's
spot.
on the top floor of Jason Aldean's.
He
If any of you
wasn't
guys
that
have
wrong.
been there.
He wasn't that wrong.
He wasn't wrong. But we walk up, and you've got all these tables along the edges. It was a
Of the
beautiful
balcony.
night. It's
Yes.
up a balcony. There's tables that people can sit around.
Well, we had no tables.
And we
'cause
find Gary.
spot.
A spot. He literally was standing in the middle of the floor with super spiked, and he held that spot in the floor for about 12 of
I
us.
held a general area down, son.
Yeah.
For us.
Yes.
I
So
thought we had the
then-
whole top floor.
So then we go to this other bar called the Beaver.
The
just
Beaver.
A couple of
The
streets
Beaver
off.
Saloon.
It was just a couple streets off. The beer was about a third of the price. We had a great time.
And
Had
they
a
had
Mechanical
Busch Light.
Bull. We have a video of him on a Mechanical Bull too, by the way.
And I think I went like 3 seconds.
And there was
maybe.
this group of bachelorettes from Mississippi State that had deemed Gary like a father figure. So they came over with him. Martin and I had met him like before. Totally harmless. We're all, of course, married men, but really totally harmless. But Gary started bumping into people. As a matter of fact, at one point, this was a karaoke bar. He's up on the stage twerking on a lesbian cowboy.
Yes. Yeah.
We did karaoke though.
We did karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
And, and so this girl goes and grabs him, and then he makes somebody else angry, and she goes and gives this long lecture. She never met him really before that night. That's her gay father, and that he has no harm, and you don't have to worry about him dancing up on your woman.
Yeah, that's
Which
right.
he really wasn't dancing on his woman. He's kind of dancing.
I
in
was
the
dancing
area
in the
of
middle
woman.
No.
of the floor
No,
by
Gary-
myself.
Gary is a pirate dancer. He like
Things move, and then they just like come in contact with others.
Gary could dance with a wall, with a table,
It didn't matter. I was just dancing around.
a abandoned chair, or whatever.
But that's the first time we ever saw Gary.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Gary, but it
Good
was a
time.
good time.
I just remember the bar chanting my name. It was wonderful.
They were.
They were.
They really were Gary.
there was
Gary.
homosexual Gary, homosexual
It's
Gary.
more like Gary, but everybody knew what it meant.
He looked like a noodle on that mechanical bull.
That bull was lathered up in baby oil. I guarantee it. It was so
Yeah.
slippery.
He looked like
Maybe
that.
Gary was lathered up. Baby.
I was
Enough
too.
about our shenanigans. Let's talk about what's going on in the world out in
Shenanigans.
Los Angeles.
Oh,
Terrible
man.
thing. Man, look, the photographs are devastating if you hadn't seen what's going on out there. But these fires in Los Angeles, it's all the headlines. There's two headlines right now. Either the fires in Los Angeles or the hearings for Donald Trump about to come into president. The two kind of go hand in hand in a lot of stinking ways.
They do.
A lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Are you leading this thing?
No, I need feedback.
Well, okay. You set us up to how they go hand in hand, then Terry.
That's what I need y'all to tell me.
Oh, I don't know, because they're both political. If you get around to it,
Because
even though the virus should not be political, but everything is political in this country.
It is.
everything has to be.
Well, it doesn't have to be, but we require it
It
to be.
has to be for them to keep their jobs.
So, okay, you get into the Donald Trump issue, or not issue, the inauguration coming up, them confirming all his picks. That's going to hold the most of the news cycle, because everybody wants to hate the picks. Although my boy Pete is out there just stomping skulls, man.
Oh, Pam Bondi was on one today.
Look, the
That
man.
woman's 60 years old.
The man said he does not believe women should be in combat roles, and I don't disagree with him. Does that mean
hold on,
women
though.
aren't capable?
If a woman can live up to the standards of the man, Shouldn't they be there?
I mean,
The problem I have with it is that they lowered the standard.
I think there should be a standard, whether it be man or female, just be a standard is what you have to pass. But I do understand that males, it's what it is what's the word I'm looking for when you open, what is it? Chivalry.
They're physically
Chivalry.
dominant.
The problem is chivalry is that if a man sees another man pass on a battlefield, they're going to look at it way differently than a woman passing on a
Is this Gary speaking? Or
yeah,
is this,
no.
So,
but that's what the thing is.
Now here's what
It's chivalry.
Here's a legitimate concern, and I know the whole thing about women would rather run into a bear in the woods than a man, but
only those California women.
yeah, well, but so let's be honest. You take a woman and plant her in a group of 50 guys. It's just a bad scenario.
It shouldn't be.
What? But I mean, we're human, are we? And I mean, I imagine a battle site.
None of us were in the military, but can you imagine going to war and you're out there and you're tired and you're wore out and there's no sleep and you're humping it every day, hot. Everybody's hot, tired.
Jamie tried to be in the military.
Yeah, I did try.
But he was
you ain't laid down with a woman in 6 months, and this girl who's a 3 shows up, who's really, in the battle site, she's probably an 8. Because it's the only thing around. I mean, I don't think it's a distraction. It's an unnecessary distraction.
Yeah. So which is the distraction? Is the fire a distraction from what's going on in Washington, or is Washington a distraction from what's going on in Los Angeles?
It's all distraction.
I would say the governor's a distraction. What's going on in California?
Maybe it's all a distraction for these UFOs. We hadn't heard anything, or these.
So
what are they called? Drones. But we hadn't heard anything else about.
And one of the big discussions in California is the clearing of underbrush. They're not allowed to clear the underbrush in California for some unknown reason. I think erosion or something like that.
But yeah, the whole thing, they don't have enough people to clean up the tinder. Essentially, what it is.
What do you mean they don't have enough people?
They don't hire enough people to do it.
Man, they got folks all over San Francisco sleeping around.
They sure do.
Right, this wasn't on my list, but when you mentioned Tinder, and because I'm getting old and I can't remember things, this is a great lead-in. Have you guys heard of the star version of Tinder?
A star version? What is this?
So like famous people.
I famous stars
they have their own website.
Yeah, I had never heard of this till the other day. And look, I know this is way off of where we were headed.
We're not on it.
Well, yeah, we're a podcast. We should be on that.
I don't think any of us should be on it. Okay. We're all married.
I agree.
Actually, I think most of these are. What's it called? No, it's not Ranker. What is the famous people version of Tinder? Anyway, they go on Tinder, this app, and they put their names out there. They're famous, and then women or men or whoever they like can kind of hook up with
other famous people.
Yeah. Here it is, the secret Tinder for now.
Well, it ain't no secret if we know about it.
Well, that's just it. I didn't know about it the other day.
Well, I'm sure Diddy was on it because he slid into everybody's DMs.
No, he didn't slide into their DMs. That dude slid into their. He slid into their
DM.
Yeah,
I'm sure he slid into something.
He slid into me.
Dude, I was trying to get the right letters, and we hit it at the exact same time.
And I hit the right button.
Oh, good job, guys.
You practiced before we went live.
Yeah. Not playing at all.
I can't remember what it's called, Reka or Rika or something. Because here's the reason I know about it. Maybe. But this app, so it's from the Stranger Things. You know the dude that went to Russia in Stranger Things?
Yeah.
All right. His wife called him on that app.
Oh, geez. He's
Not
that
too long
famous? I didn't think he was.
I don't think you have to be that famous.
I hadn't watched Stranger Things.
He's the dad. Seven's stepdad or
11.
I call it.
He didn't go to Russia. He was in a number.
He got sent to Russia.
So
he didn't get sent. He was
in another movie where he was
sucked into Russia. I think through the under whatever. I
forget.
Okay, you really didn't watch anything after season 1, did you?
No, like he was in a movie though where he was Russian. Another movie.
I think it's the same show.
He was also in that.
He was the same show. That was the Marvel superhero show. Surely
he was also in that Twilight Night movie.
The Red Guardian.
Y'all watch.
Oh, Silent
Night. He was in Silent Night.
Anyway,
that's what made him famous.
That dude is famous enough.
That's what pushed him.
And he got a famous, good-looking wife, but
she's famous too.
He was on Reka. We got him divorced.
Oh, that happens. Well,
I bet that would happen.
Well, at least he still got 11.
I don't think so. I think she's flew on him. She married Bon Jovi's kid.
Bon Jovi had a kid?
Yeah, and he got married to 11. How would that make a great movie?
That would.
Why do I know so much pop culture?
I don't know. And why does Gary surprise that Bon Jovi had kids? I mean,
he was just
He's a good looking man. That hair he had, boy, Bon Jovi.
He's like Keanu Reeves. He don't age, you know.
Have you guys by any chance seen? We have 72 watching. Holy smoke!
Wow.
That great. Thank you guys. Stop by, and we'll hit the chat here in a minute. Wow,
72 people watching.
that's awesome. I love it.
Wowzers,
That's
guys.
wild.
Our apologies.
I looked up and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Thank
we
you.
lost one. I guess I ran somebody off.
Oh, my nips.
You know why? Gary's got 72 apps running over there.
I do. I got them all going.
That's some 72 virgins Gary got. You Muslim, ain't you?
But look, I saw a picture of Madonna. Have you guys seen Madonna lately?
Dude, she looks like a train wreck.
She looks like a train like back in 84.
66 or
Would you have ever
69.
thought-
Let me find a picture.
Would you have ever thought there'd be a moment in your life where Roseanne Barr would look better than Madonna?
No.
And we are living in that.
Well, I tell you who does not. Rosie O'Donnell. So it still goes full circle.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can find
Rosie
a
O'Donnell has a pecker hose in her drawer.
That's off of Dave Chappelle. You stole it from
I
Dave.
stole it. I'm 20 years old. You still one of your own jokes.
I seen it like 3 times today. Now I go back to where I saw it. And I can't find it. I'm going to show you guys Madonna. And she's looking all sexy on a bed. You know, she wouldn't really like sexy looking.
Hey, has anybody seen Paris Jackson?
Are you talking about like Michael Jackson's kid?
Yes.
Is that its real name Paris or is it Blanket?
It's the girl. No,
Which one's
she
Blanket?
is white. She's whiter than you are.
Well,
I'm sure she is.
No. I don't think when her dad was white too, because she was.
There was rumored that was sperm donation at one time.
It probably was. I mean,
Well, she says she's 100% African American because her daddy was black.
I mean, look
Well,
at
that's how people look at it. Right?
But no, she's blonde eyes. She's blonde haired, blue eyed.
maybe.
Huh?
Now I can't find it.
Maybe got some
I
German
seen
in
that
her.
thing.
You know?
Pretty good looking, a good looking girl though.
Well, that's good. That's good. You know, being famous, you know, it's good. You should probably get on that Raya side or whatever.
We're kind of all over the place, but I can't help it because Gary's good at leading into stuff. We were talking about pop culture a minute ago. Kid Rock and Carrie Underwood are under fire. Nobody's surprised about Kid Rock. Carrie Underwood is going to perform at the inauguration, and people are up in.
They are up
now.
and on.
If Travis and Travis can't perform, I guess. But what's his wife's name or girlfriend's name?
Oh,
Taylor. Now, if Taylor was going to perform, but she gave money to Kamala, didn't she?
I don't know. She never came out and said she gave money to Biden.
Yeah, but if you give money to the dead man, you give it to the dead man.
I think it was sort of forced into Kamala's hands, but oh well.
There was a lot of things that were forced in her hands.
Like
What button you gonna hit on?
tomato.
But Kid Rock and Carrie Underwood are going to perform at the inauguration
Oh, that's gonna
in
rock.
DC. Actually, it's going to be pretty awesome, isn't it?
Has anybody ever watched the inauguration?
No.
No.
I can't care less. The Muppets could be performing. I wouldn't give a shit. It's just
Jim Henson came back.
actually, you know what? I might would watch it. The Muppets with the 2 old men in the stage.
Oh,
going.
those are what was that Muppet Show? The Muppet Show.
Yeah,
Yeah, where
those
they-
2 old men
I'd
would be in the
probably
back.
watch some Muppets.
I watched the Muppets not long ago.
We could recreate it.
Jamie likes watching 2 old men. You know.
Jamie, you could like.
Only on Rake It.
What time of day is this? Not
That's during the
inaugurated?
day. Yeah.
You want me to find the?
That's
you
why
want me
I
to
had
find
marked
the
it.
agenda. Actually, Marty has nothing to do at work. But what?
Usually I'm at work. though.
So
I don't get to watch it.
I saw this lady on Twitter was saying that she has got her hands on 14 tickets that she's not going to use. She advises all Democrats to try to get tickets that they can't use. But the thing is, though, you can only get tickets to like general admission, and
You
that
got to
means people
know
just gonna move
somebody
forward.
to get tickets, though, right?
Yeah,
you
if you're in the
gotta be a
grandstand,
congressional person.
Yes.
or something.
Oh, you know, it'd be awesome if Trump comes out with like a T-shirt rocket. You know,
What he
that'd
ought
be
to,
awesome.
what he ought to do since he's going to be standing there with a Biden, he ought to get an "I'm stupid" shirt.
That would be amazing.
Just have a
Hey,
point over
You know
there.
what would be really great though? As the night's coming to a close, you hear this music go do 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 do, and all of a sudden he starts introducing his cabinet one at a time. Now, the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. Then he comes out to smoke and fire.
We
and-
could get what's the dude that does the
Bruce.
Bruce.
yeah.
What was his name?
You could have Hulk Hogan.
Bruce. Not Pearl.
The wrestling guy.
Yeah.
Pearl.
It's Bruce
That's the
something. Though.
coach.
Bruce Jenner.
Is that Bruce Jenner?
Bruce Jenner's gonna be there
Oh,
too.
Bruce
though.
Jenner should do it.
Bruce Jenner's gonna be there.
That's the surprise guest.
What was
She
his name?
announced she's gonna be there. I don't mind calling her.
No.
I really don't.
I do because it's not a woman.
Mm.
Yeah, but they've done it the right way. If somebody's gonna do it, they did it the right way. They had a whole bunch of Kardashian kids,
Look,
and then decided
so
much later.
What's going to happen is Caitlin's going to be there, and then Bruce is going to make a surprise appearance.
Bruce Almighty.
See how good he is at lead-ins, Caitlin. See, here we go.
Man,
Clayton,
I'm doing it all day,
dude. You're on fire.
Oh
Gary.
man, that's
you
what
brought
happened.
a new guy in. He brought like 80 friends because we don't normally have this many live.
Gary,
And
wide open.
I'm wide open
Caitlin
today.
Clark has been stalked to the point that this dude, he's like 55 years old, left a job and a life in Texas, went to
Look,
Indiana,
I respect the dedication.
shacked up in a hotel, and started sending her messages on X. They're not called tweets anymore, DMs, I guess.
Texas.
Excellent.
Talking
I
about their relationship.
I respect that dedication.
I think
dude.
what ultimately got him arrested, he told her he was circling her house, looking for a right time to stop by.
If I was a stalker, it'd be so I could dunk on her.
Apparently, all his exes didn't live in
shouldn't have warned her.
Texas.
Do you know how bad she'd beat you in basketball?
I'd foul the shit out of her.
I don't. It matter.
Dude,
She's probably stronger than you too.
Yeah. Probably. Gary, probably.
Couldn't even
Look,
catch her.
Hey, a fight would break out, and then Gary would be laid out.
she looks like Officer Stabler off of
Oh, she
looks just like Stabler.
Off of
Law and Order.
SVU.
he was the comedian with the neck, right?
No, well, everybody has necks.
No, but like the Adams apple.
Pull up a picture of Officer. No, you're talking about Munch.
Mm.
Pull up Officer Stabler
Oh, yeah.
and pull her up. Actually, there's probably a picture of them side by side.
Oh shit!
Moment of.
He looks like Officer Stabler.
I cannot unsee that.
No, it's a
And I
serious.
thought you were absolutely insane.
Well, that's the two things can be true.
I mean,
Golly!
Show the people.
Hold on, I'm trying to get there. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
I can't get them side by side each other, but
I mean-
Marty, y'all know what it looks like. Let me see what I'm finding.
we were just.
All right, so there's Stabler.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Caitlin Clark and a binky. I don't know what
A
that is.
binky?
I did not search for that. I promise
Banky,
I
that's a
didn't.
pacifier. Ain't it?
I don't know. Let's see if there's a picture of Caitlin Clark.
I mean, I
Shoot,
guess
can
you just-
see it right there in that card.
I think it's the forehead, you know,
Just type in Caitlin Clark and Stabler.
I did.
comparison.
I don't guess I've seen her. Why would somebody stalk her?
I don't know. I mean, I guess
She's amazing at basketball.
She
Oh,
is.
she's a basketball
she's
player.
amazing basketball player. I think he's chasing the hype, you know. I guess chasing the clout. That's what he finds as sexy, I guess, because she's like,
Hey, this dude's kind of
like
whacked out.
dateable
I'll show a
looking.
picture of him in a minute if I can find this Stabler
Mm.
versus the other.
Yeah, but like she's a job site 6.
I mean,
maybe
yeah.
7. Job site 7.
Out in the trenches, she'd be like
I mean, yeah, maybe that's what. But I think it's because of the power. He sees the power of her ball handling skills and says, "I gotta."
She can handle the ball.
And curiosity
that.
gets her.
Gary would have been excited by that. I'm telling you now. Gary would have been really excited. Here he is. This is her stalker. It's not Stabler, but
That's Donnie.
there it is.
Oh,
Okay.
He looks like Officer Stabler.
He does too. That's her dad. That's all that is.
She didn't take her Flintstones vitamins. He was changing.
He looks like Officer Stabler.
Well, I know one thing. Over whatever to the left we got going on didn't line up right either.
No, it's
Oh well.
Man.
So has anybody seen the? I don't know who the actor is that plays Officer Stabler.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
Okay.
think of his name.
So he is in a series. There's only like 2 seasons where he sees a make believe character that belongs to his daughter,
Mm.
and it is a great great TV show.
Mm.
Whichever the name of it, but
We're not very good with names,
we're
Jamie.
terrible with names.
In the chat, Tom Black said, as an employee of the WNBA, this shit makes my life live in hell. Well, all right, Tom Black.
Holy crap.
We would be very interested in hearing more about this.
We sure
because
would.
I don't know anybody that works for the WNBA.
Speaking of the WNBA, listen to this.
We've been talking about it for 20 minutes.
No, that will.
Good
So-
lead in, T.
Good idea, Dave. Way to go.
Good job.
So today, the NCAA has announced that they're basically going to pull from their coffers and pay
I
the
didn't record any of this.
women
Mm.
in the women's basketball for like, you know how the men's league makes money and they get paid for being there at the schools.
Yeah.
Mm.
Since they don't make, since the women's side doesn't make money, so they're going to pay out of their funds to reward the schools that go.
They've already done it, though, haven't they?
Mm.
Apparently not.
Look, if the business, from a business standpoint, it'd be fine. If from the business standpoint,
If they're not
it's
making
not
money,
sustainable. It's not sustainable.
I want the women to I want the women to be able to play ball.
But in the same, I was gonna say, in the same breath, NBA is ridiculous how much money they're making right these days, and as a organization.
Oh, NBA.
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 NBA. Yes.
The NBA. And so if they want to spend some of their money to keep WNBA going, I'm all for it because if you watched the NBA game lately, it's terrible. I hate it.
They don't play till the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
fan from the 80s and 90s, loved it.
Look,
couldn't go a night without watching the Bulls.
If you grew up watching the Bulls or Celtics or the Jazz or any of those teams, you cannot watch.
Christopher Maloney is that guy's name. Yeah, that's him. Stabler's Christopher Maloney. He was also in the HBO show about prison. What was that?
Oh, that was Oz.
Oz.
Yeah,
I loved that show. Was good too.
That was.
I hate to admit it was really good.
Yeah,
love all
the
that.
Scarecrow kind of freaked me out though.
The Scarecrow.
Oh, Dorothy over there talking smack.
Eagles. We were talking about the Eagles earlier. Eagles fan Ryan Caldwell. There was a video going around. He and a female Packers fan. He talked really bad to this female Packers fan. Terribly. I'm not going to share it because it was so bad.
He should be ashamed.
Now here's the part.
But they did throw snowballs at Santa.
Look, this dude talked so bad to this woman, and you've heard though. So they go back, and his employer saw this video. And because his profession is a DEI consultant, he lost his job. Is that right or wrong?
If he would have only been yelling at a white cis male, it'd been fine.
It'd been fine.
I think he is a white cis male.
He is, but you can say whatever you want to us. Well, but me, I don't know, but I can't judge the rest of y'all.
Yeah, I don't care what he says to me.
No.
What was that? Why can't people just treat people nicely?
All right, Rodney King.
Rodney King, that's a good way to talk about Gary.
Yeah.
All right. I said I was going to sprinkle in some dad jokes. Let me find. Let me find my dad joke list here, and then we're going to call this one good because at 7:00 check out. It's Wade from Bourbon Hall. He and Doc are going to be live here just in a minute. You can check them out. Got some giveaways. We'll check them out for a minute.
8:00. We'll have trivia with Cass
529. Yeah, check them out too.
Oh, and tonight their trivia will be Top Gun.
Oh, I love a good Maverick.
Gary,
stuff.
Here we go. What's a computer's first sign of old age?
Oh, gee. I don't know. That sounds like a good one coming.
Loss of memory.
Oh, a good one.
Was it?
Not really.
My boss asked me how good I was at making spreadsheets. I told him I excel.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
I did.
Said if you
That's what
did.
she said.
Here's the ones you like. The ones for kids. What did the buffalo say when his son left? This is a Gary joke. Bison. There we go. Buffalo Trace.
Bison,
yeah,
that's a good one.
What did one ocean say to the other?
Hit that button, Marty.
Nothing. They just waved. Come on, Gary. These were all for you.
I know. Right. I've never heard of some of these.
Parting words.
Look, that's a bad joke. Terrible jokes. But thank y'all for watching. We enjoyed it. We hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all didn't, we did.
Gary,
we need y'all to go double tap that or triple tap that like button. Don't want to double tap it. You'll untap it.
Don't get to that.
Yeah. Like us, subscribe, watch us. We give away stuff from time to time. We like y'all.
The man formerly known as Bourbon Nerd.
I'm still a Bourbon Nerd, but thank y'all for watching.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hit that like button. Tell your friends about us. Subscribe to us. Thanks for talking about it. This is one of the biggest groups we've ever had for live, and we appreciate it. Hit that like button. Like from the patio. We out of here.
Outlaw.